Pavlo Nakonechnyy, also known as Wide Pavlo, hit the professional strongman circuit with a bang in 2021. The Ukrainian giant was hailed as a future star of the world's strongest man, but has been absent from competition since June 2023. What happened to Pavlo Nakonechnyy, and can he come back to be a dominating force in the world of strongman? Pavlo ventured into the world of heavy lifting at a younger age than most, and by the time he was 18 years old, he was already 133 kilos and 191 centimeters tall. He competed locally in strongman competitions from the age of 17, and his potential as a serious strength athlete was obvious to see. Pavlo had started competing in powerlifting when he was just 14 years old and won the GPF Junior World Championships at the age of 16. And on top of that, he won the IPF World University Powerlifting Cup both in 2016 and 2017, and in 2019 he won the WRPF World Championships with a 1,010 kilogram total across the three lifts, winning himself a car in the process. Unfortunately, during the competition, Pavlo suffered a nasty bicep tear during the deadlift, which would slow down his progress for the next few months. After having his bicep reattached and focusing on his rehab and recovery, Pavlo said he'd like to get back into strongman.
Я 17 лет впервые выступил по стронгу. Мне спорт это нравится, как стронгман. И что эти эмоции, совсем другое ощущение на соревнованиях.
He received an invitation to compete at the 2021 Giants Live World Open and Deadlift World Championships, and then he laid out his plans to be the man to break the strongman deadlift world record. Pavlo started training in his custom-made deadlift suit, and even with the suit being a bit baggy, he was excited to see his numbers shoot up, and was soon lifting 435 kilos for sets of 3.
На удачу! Я 435 пойду! Это было эпично, да? Это был психологический подход второй. 435 килограммов на 3 повторения.
He also hit 400 kilos for 6 in training, equaling the world record, and strongman fans were excited to see what this giant new athlete could do at the deadlift championships. At the competition, Pavlo lifted 1,000 pounds with ease, skipped the next weight jump of 470 kilos and attempted 505 kilos, but was only just able to break the weight off the ground. Inexperience and a few mistakes saw Pavlo finish the overall competition off the podium in 4th place, but the potential was clear to see. However, it was Pavlo's backstage antics that ended up drawing just as much attention, and after getting himself into an altercation with Alexei Novikov, Pavlo wasn't invited back to Giants Live for another year. In the meantime, Pavlo competed in the Middle East Strongest Man, and despite winning 2 of the 5 events, he only placed 6th overall, again due to avoidable mistakes like this log lift where he didn't finish in the correct position as stated in the rules and was awarded 0 points. He returned to Giants Live for the 2022 World Open and Deadlift Championships, where him and Alexei put on a display of solidarity and Pavlo put on a show of pure dominance, winning the competition and officially qualifying himself for the World's Strongest Man 2023.
So guys, we're with Pavlo Nakonechnyy. Unbelievable performance. You were absolutely brilliant. Obviously last year you came for the deadlift. There's a lot of things happened. You've come back this year, you've been incredible, you've been well behaved, you know.
After his Giants Live win, the invitations started coming thick and fast, and Pavlo competed in the 2022 Rogue Invitational where he finished 5th and the 2022 World Tour Finals where he placed 4th. 2023 should have been Pavlo's biggest year in the sport yet, with invitations to 2 of the biggest competitions in Strongman, the World's Strongest Man and the Arnold Strongman Classic. However, during his Arnold's debut, things went badly for Pavlo on the Max Elephant Bar deadlift, where he was probably the favourite to take the event win. Pavlo failed his opening lift of 936 pounds and was clearly struggling with knee pain. He finished the competition, but it wasn't the huge performance that we'd come to expect from the young Ukrainian. With the injury issues ongoing, Pavlo was forced to withdraw from the World's Strongest Man, and a couple of months later dipped his toes back into the water with a slightly lighter competition, the Palavon Mohammed Strongman Grand Prix, where he placed 3rd. However, disaster struck in the summer of 2023 when Pavlo and his girlfriend were involved in a serious car accident. Pavlo's injuries were serious. He required multiple surgeries and suffered with an infection that required ongoing care. He deleted his entire Instagram post history in the weeks following the accident, and fans were left wondering if he'd be forced to leave strength sports for good. In November of that year, we saw the first glimpse into Pavlo's training since the accident, and in March 2024, he posted saying that he was working hard to return to competition as soon as possible. More recently, we've been treated to some new training videos, including this 180 kilo seated press, a 300 kilo deadlift, and 2 sets of 3 with a 200 kilo bench press. Pavlo is undoubtedly one of the strongest humans ever to walk the earth, and is still only in his mid-20s, so he has a ton of time to continue to rehab and rebuild. Can he get back to or improve on his previous strength levels? Only time will tell. But I'm sure I speak for almost every Strongman fan when I say that we can't wait to see him back in the sport.
Я чувствую этот вес.